Hey y'all, hopefully you've taken the exit ticket and now you're back in the toot video to learn how to do these 4 things. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to, number 1, share a YouTube video that you like using your email. Okay. Number 2, how to use likes and comments, one of the social media aspects of YouTube. Number 3, how to create a playlist of your favorite videos that you can come back to and save forever. Play again, okay? Number 4, how to subscribe to a channel. Someone who puts out videos that you just love and you want to see all of them easily at one time in one place all the time. Okay, so I'm going to open up a new tab that goes right to YouTube. Okay, I've already set it up and I want to search for videos about baby sloths. That sounds fun. Okay, so I entered in my keyword terms. Actually, I already did the search. It's up here. This is the video I've seen before and I want. Look, we're back here at Brave Wilderness. This is that channel of the baby otter, the Coyote Peterson channel that we watched before. But I want this sloth video because I want to share this with my daughter who loves baby animal videos, and we love sloths in our house. So I'm going to use this as a demonstration to show you how to email a video to someone, okay? So notice the share button right here, okay? We're going to click on this, and there are different ways that you can share. You're going to want to look for the email option. There it is. Look right here, email. Okay, if I click on this, it's going to open up my email for me because I'm already signed in, and so are you if you're on your Chromebook. Okay, so it's going to know that it's you sending the email. Okay, I'm going to open it up, and it's going to launch my email. See, loading Gmail. You're going to see everything in my inbox when this comes up. Okay, oh, actually, you're not. Look, it went straight to compose. Okay, so remember I said it knows this is me, my S. Lavasser at isd186.org. It knows that I'm the person sending the email, okay? And I want to send this to my daughter, who's also a student at ISD 186, okay? So if I start typing in her name, Zoe, any Zoe in the district is going to come up, okay? But that's her. This is Zoe Huber. That's who I want to send this to. Okay, so it's sending it to her. Remember, I could send it to more than one person if I wanted to, and they don't even have to be just people in your district. I can send this to my daughter Mara, who's in college. She's not even a student at ISD 186 anymore. So, but here she is. This is her. I've sent her emails before. This is her email address, maraloire1212@gmail.com. So I'm going to send it to both of my daughters. And what the heck? Maybe I will send it to my daughter Odessa also, because I have 3 daughters. That's her personal email there. All 3 daughters are getting this link to this adorable sloth video. I wonder what they're going to think about it. So I'm going to say detailed subject line, adorable, whoops, I spelled it wrong, adorable sloth video. Oh, they need to know it's a baby sloth. Okay, they are going to know that this is the link to watch. Okay, and if I hit the send button, it's going to go off to them. I could also type in something, thought you'd love this. I can type a message along with the link if I want to. Okay, so then I'm just going to hit send, and now I have shared that video. And hopefully I'll get a response back from them. Okay, I can go view message and look at it if I want to, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to go like that. Okay, now it looks like I'm not coming right back to the video. If I hit my back button, I hope it will take me back to my YouTube page. It did. Okay, good, because that's the first thing I want to show you is the how to send it. I'm going to skip the ad. Okay. Skip ad. Okay, there we go. So we're back at the video. Now, the next thing I want to show you is a little bit about the commenting down below. Okay, now I can see here, this is how I like the video. And if I didn't like the video, I could do this. Okay, 211,000. The K stands for 1,000 people have liked this video. So he has a lot of followers, right? Okay, this is the number of people who have, or number of views this video has had since January 27th. Okay, if I go down here, see, these are all the different comments other people have left. Okay, and remember, we never want to leave anything with our own personal or private information. You only want to comment on the video. Maybe you have a question about sloths, or maybe you know a fact about sloths that you want to share. Or maybe you even just want to leave Coyote Peterson a comment about something. I would not use this public comment feature to say, hey, this is a great video, because you've already done that if you give it a like. And can you imagine if we had, how many? 211,000 people saying, great video, how long this thread would get. And it would be hard to pull out comments that are meaningful or good questions that people have. Okay, so only use the comments feature if you have a question or you want to leave a fact about it. Don't say great video, I like it, or anything like that, and don't leave any personal or private information about you. Okay, is it okay to say sloths are my favorite animal? Yeah, that's general enough where people can't use that to find more information about you online. Okay, so that's the safe way to use the public comment feature. Okay, likes, dislikes. Okay, now the two more things: how to make a playlist and how to subscribe. Okay, right here where it says save. Okay, this is where you're going to save your video, and YouTube's going to want to know if you want to add it to playlists you've already built. Now, these are all playlists that I've created over the years by using this create new playlist feature. And then I got to name them the way I wanted to name them. Okay, I'm going to make a new playlist. Okay, and I want it to be all about sloths. So I'm just going to say sloths. Okay. If I leave this public, it means that people who are looking for a playlist named Sloths could come to your playlist and see the videos that you've saved. Okay. If you make it private, it's just for you. Okay. It's just for you to organize and save videos that you like, and other people can't watch it. Okay. As long as you're not talking to people you don't know, I think you're okay to leave it public. Okay. You might have some fun videos in there that somebody else likes as well. So I'm just going to leave mine as public, okay? And I don't usually talk to people on my playlists, but sometimes, especially with my musical playlists, I have some kind of, special musical interests that other people like too, and then they follow my playlist and listen to all the music I've handpicked for that list. So I'm going to name it Sloths, and then I'm going to go create, okay? And now it has saved that video onto my Sloths playlist. Okay, so I can find it quickly later. So how do you get to your playlist? Well, up here where these three bars are, you can come down here. See, Sloths is right there at the top. It's the last one I did. If I click on Show More, I can look at all the other playlists that I've made. Okay, remember when we did 3D printing units? If I go here, this is where I saved all the 3D printing videos that we looked at last year. So this is just a nice way to save and organize videos you want to come back to later. Okay, I also have a baby animal playlist. Now, finally, I'm going to go back here. Back here. I want to subscribe to these videos that Brave Wilderness puts out. I want to know when they post new videos, and I want to be able to find all their videos easily. So I am going to just subscribe. And what this does is it also up here adds them to my subscriptions. So I can see all the different publishers on YouTube that I subscribe to and get to their videos quickly, which is kind of cool. Remember when we were doing the STEM activities and we watched some SciShow Kids videos where we learned all these these fun different things to do in STEM, different experiments and things. All of these videos are now in one spot and I can just browse through them and watch what I want to. They're all saved for me. So that's a fun way for you to create a space of safe videos that you like to revisit without having to go through this whole big internet, world wide web of public videos to filter out videos that are appropriate for you, that are safe, that are fun, and that are entertaining and informative. Okay, so we're going to pop back over here. We're going to end here. Let me make this big. I want you to think about these things. I'm going to put this video on YouTube, and that's going to be the link that you go to from the lesson. Okay? And I want you to ask these things. Do you think you now, after watching this skills video, know how to share a YouTube video using your email? Do you think you know how to like and make appropriate comments? Okay. Do you know how to create a playlist for your favorite videos? Or get started with one? Try it out. Do you know how to subscribe to a channel? Okay. So under my video, down below, I want you to leave a comment after you watch this. And I want you to tell me one or all of these things. Okay. If you sent an email to a friend, you don't have to tell me who. Okay. Tell us what kind of playlists you think you might want to make so we can get ideas for playlists for ourselves too. I know a lot of you guys have similar interests. And tell us what channel you subscribe to. I gave you a couple ideas already. Maybe there's some other channels that you found and you want to share with your friends. Leave them in comments below. Let's share our good ideas. Let's use social media in a safe, entertaining, and informative way to help each other find good information. Nice job, you guys. Keep being awesome. This is Ms. L signing out.